How is it going today?
Lois.
My name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jasmine. We have Tabletop Games, TheOdd1sOut.
Oh god.
Oh god. I never played tabletop games. What is tabletop games?
Like Monopoly? Never played Monopoly in life?
No, I never played Life or Monopoly.
Sorry?
Play Sorry.
You never played Monopoly ever?
I never played. I've seen it. I had it. They had it, but I never get to play it. Never got to play it. I'm dead serious. I never played Monopoly or Life.
God.
I've heard of the games,
Oh
but I never. Okay.
Gracious. What did you do in the Power Winnow?
Game Boy Advance SP.
What did you do in that dive? Nothing.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't require power. Excuse me.
Cards imagination.
Exactly.
I'm just saying there's a game where it has everything set out for you and you didn't play that.
Sorry. I think Sorry is the only one. Or Trouble. Trouble was my jump. Yeah. You know Trouble.
I know Trouble, the little thing that you pop up.
Yeah. Trouble was my. Anyway,
oh my god.
You guys have any requests, please follow us on all social medias in the link in the description below, and don't forget to
subscribe.
Let's dive on in. Is that far-fetched? Is that
what?
I thought it was a Pokemon, I'm sorry. That's a regular bird.
Oh! Well, next time, don't steal my Monopoly! Ariana, if James, your $200, you landed on
She gotta pay up.
No! He's in jail! I'm not gonna give money to a criminal!
He still owns it.
Not how you... Mommy, why is brother screaming? Look up, Sally. You don't get to talk after stealing my last railroad.
Ooh.
I wish I was never born! Me too! You think I wanted this?
Oh my god, it gets
What you
real.
just witnessed is the phenomenon known as family game night. Family game night plays an important role in the household
You are not
dynamic,
family
as studies
anymore.
have shown
I
that
see.
families who participate in activities together form closer bonds and stronger relationships with each other. So try setting aside some time to play board games with your family. And if they beat
They'll be
you,
savage.
cut them out of your life forever. Okay, have fun, you guys.
I like board games. I guess any game
It's
that doesn't
fun.
involve me getting up and moving around, I'm a huge fan of. Also, since I'm bad at everything and don't
How do
really
you
win
lose
games
shit?
against someone
Alright.
who's better than me, I really love the games that don't require any type of skill. Like the game Shoots and Ladders, which
Oh, I
I just
love
learned
that
today
game.
has
You
another
play it?
name called Snakes and Ladders.
Oh,
And I
what?
want to call it that instead, because I'd rather draw snakes than
And
shoots.
Shoots.
In Snakes and Ladders,
Slides.
you have no free will. You're at the mercy of a single dice, and I love it. While I was looking up walkthroughs for Snakes and Ladders, I quickly learned that this game was made for preschoolers, which is probably why it's so simple. Or how about the game Sorry, which is the most unapologetic game
Yes.
I've ever played.
I know, right?
Most of the time, you're just getting revenge on the players who've wronged you.
Yes.
Isn't Sorry knew this? Because the tagline of the game is
Sorry.
the game of sweet revenge. Which, if you think about it, is a pretty funny oxymoron. Aha! Take this! Sorry. I know how to play chess, but like most
I
things,
do.
I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, I
Unless
don't
I'm
know how to
playing
play
against
that.
someone under the age of 4.
You don't know how
I don't
to
want to
play?
play that.
Oh, yeah.
Because it shows everyone how bad I am at planning ahead. That's a game that's 100% strategy based.
I was
It's
beating
like
you
the
in
IQ
checkers, I
test of
remember that
board
too.
games. Beating someone in
um,
chess will put you more ahead academically than anyone with a Harvard degree. And you'll get more babes. However, there's one exception, and that is it's okay to lose at chess if you're playing against a computer, even if it's on easy.
Yes.
Computers
Yes,
are way
they are
more
hard to
thinking
beat.
ahead
Oh
than
my God.
anyone. Because
Yep.
I don't know how, but a
I've
human
done that.
made a computer that can beat the world's best chess player.
Right.
The creator of the computer can't beat
Can't
the
win.
world's best chess
Yeah.
player.
Right.
I
I
don't
guess that
understand.
means it's game over. We tried our best, but we've peaked. Whenever you beat
Right.
a computer in chess, it was going easy on you.
Right. It's okay.
The world's best Snakes and Ladders player. I would pay money to see a Snakes and Ladders championship. And everyone watching knows that the person playing is just some Joe Schmo that acts like the world's best Snakes and Ladders player, but they're all still excited. And there's real snakes that you get to slide down? That would be amazing!
Oh, that reminds me of the
Sign me up.
SpongeBob
While
episode.
we're on the topic of chess, I want to tell you about this cool sport.
They had no, they did. Okay, people know what I'm talking about.
This
Y'all
is
watch
an actual-
SpongeBob. No, it was a game. It was an episode where it was SpongeBob and Patrick, and they had a game that was similar to Shoots and Ladders, and it had like snakes and something else. I forgot what it was called, but it was like you had snakes and escalators.
How did you fit SpongeBob in here? You always fit SpongeBob in.
It is in this, y'all. If y'all know, if you are a true SpongeBob fan, you know what episode I'm talking about. They had that.
competitive sport where two players
Oh, wait, eels
play
and
chess for
escalators,
3
that's what it
minutes,
was.
then box each other for 3 minutes. And they keep switching between chess and boxing until someone either gets a checkmate, run out of time playing chess, or they KO the other player. I love this sport because it combines two polar opposite games, and it's something that anyone can play. Brains over brawn? Try saying that after I sucker punch you in the... Oh, that was a good move. I'm gonna punch you so hard in the balls for that. I know I just said I was bad at chess, but if there's any YouTubers who want to challenge me to a chess boxing match, I will gladly take you to the ring, and we can charge people $12 just to watch. And we can end it in a draw, you know, so that way you won't look bad in front of your fans. So that's another board game, and it also has a movie based off of it. I haven't seen it, but I hope there's a scene where the captain of the ship goes, "Men, fire at
Will.
6."
Yeah.
And then there's an explosion in the distance, and then Rihanna,
you played
who's
that?
actually in that movie, says,
I've seen you play
"Sir,
that.
the alien sent a message. It says, miss." And the captain goes,
Damn
"Someone
it.
write that down so we don't forget." And then there'd be an
Then you put
explosion
the red
in the back of
dot
their
there.
ship, and alarms start going off, and everyone on board starts freaking out except for the captain. He goes, "Rihanna, send the aliens a message. Tell them it." Also, ask them if they think the situation would make a good board game. And if that scene is not in the movie, I hate it. Did anyone else collect a bunch of Pokemon cards but never knew how to play the game?
Oh,
I don't think I
God.
met a single person who actually knew how to play the
I
card
just
Oh,
like
God.
getting them. I
Yeah.
like
in
collecting
my
them.
school, the card game was just as popular as the video game.
Yeah.
Kids would always show off their collection of cards and binders, and everyone
you never
always
seen them
wanted
play
the
it.
highly
Yeah, I
coveted
only
shiny
played it on the,
Charizard card.
you know, the Game
You know
Boy.
what I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. You know which one I'm talking about. Unlike Yu-Gi-Oh!, which had dedicated episodes explaining why these 5 pieces of cardboard were expensive, the shiny Charizard was rare, not because it was good in the game, but because
Just 'cause it
everyone
was shiny.
agreed that it looked cool.
Right.
And then when you ask someone, "Hey, do you want to play a game?" they would say, "Okay, I summon my Charizard in attack mode." Does anyone even know how to play the Pokemon card game?
I do not know.
None of these guys even know what
I
they're
don't
doing.
know how.
This guy win. He didn't even call Una. They can't be too hard on the Pokemon
Aw.
cards, because the card game I like is probably way more complicated than Pokemon. I don't know for sure because, like I said, I don't know how to play the Pokemon card game. But my
I
favorite
think you
card
just
game
like having
is
it.
Magic the.
I'm just
Oh,
kidding. That was a
Neopets?
joke.
No.
Kind of.
No,
I
what?
did actually own a lot of Neopet cards.
Oh, no.
Exactly how to play. I do remember you have to get 21 points to win, which got me into playing blackjack.
So, I was
It's
gonna say
okay that I
blackjack?
don't remember how to play because no one else is playing this game. I wanted to find some footage of a Neopet TGC championship, only to come to the disappointing realization that no Neopet championship exists, which is sad. So, if there's any YouTubers watching who want to fight my Scorchio, square up. Okay.
I don't.
Square up.
The card game I like the most is Magic the Gathering. And fun little factoid, all 3 card games I've mentioned were created by the same company,
Oh.
Wizards of the Coast. Hey, is that a Monopoly reference? I've been playing Magic since 2007, and back then the game was a lot more simple. Look at some of these more
Okay,
recent
it's like a
cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh
First,
card.
see how many words are on them? And if we flip them over, they merge into an even bigger card.
What the-
If you
What?
showed these cards to my 11-year-old self, I would have lost my marbles. My favorite thing about Magic is when Dick Garfield, was first creating the game in 1993, he didn't really have an accurate way of testing the cards to make sure they're all fair and balanced, and he ended up creating some of the most overpowered cards in Magic, and players today refer to these cards as the Power 9, because there were 9 really good ones, which is why every single one of them
Is banned.
is
Banned. You
Now,
can't
don't
use
get
them.
me wrong. The Power
Aren't there
9
banned
are
cards in
good
Yu-Gi-Oh?
cards,
Yes.
but none of them are like, you win the game good. Take this one, for example, Ancestral Recall. All it says is, draw 3 cards, or force opponent to draw 3 cards. Which is stupid that they added that last part. Why would you ever give your opponent 3 more cards to beat you with? Now,
Right.
Wait, a slightly better Pot of Greed, which is a card that allows me to draw 2
cards?
from my deck and
Right.
place them in
Right.
my hand, is one of the top 9 most powerful Magic cards. Yeah.
Doesn't make
Pot of Greed is
sense.
banned too.
Right. That's. Oh God.
People use that on you?
Bro, no, it's just like, why would you ban Pot of Greed? It only lets you draw 2 more cards. That pissed me off so damn much.
She tried to use it and it was like, no.
Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, you do that, it's bad. It's bad.
Why you make that
No,
voice?
it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. It's bad. It says it right here in the official Yu-Gi-Oh handbook.
Then why make the card?
I don't know what the hell they was thinking. Oh
That's
yeah.
the thing I never
Oh
understood.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, so you're just supposed to have the card but never use it in the actual game, even though the show is based on cards you use in a game.
Just like the
I don't understand
just
that.
like the Egyptian god cards.
Right. You
We
get
saw
those. We saw them in the store.
at Target, and I was like, oh, the Egyptian
But
god.
see, no, they're making it easier now, though.
Oh, yeah.
They're making
Back
it
then
easier now
it was
for
hard
kids
as hell
to
to
get
get
those
those,
things.
yeah.
You had to just roll the dice with whatever pack you got. Like, whatever you got, it didn't show you what was in there. It was just a little plastic cover, little open it like chips bag, and open it up, and then you get the cards.
That
and
was
then
the
that's
thrill
it.
of it. That was the loot box before loot
Now
boxes.
you see what you get before, and some of them are still covered, but some of them just give you just the rare.
That's
cards.
why I used to get the starter decks.
There.
I used to get the starter decks. I used to pay more for the starter decks, so I know what the hell cards I'm getting. Like I'd be like, all right, I'm getting this rare card that's in the freaking front of the damn pack. Because sometimes you open a pack and all you get is like normal cards with a couple of traps
cards
and
that you got already.
But I did enjoy the thrill.
Of it, 'cause, like,
I'm
you're
gonna do
like,
some ASMR
I got
Yu-Gi-Oh
something
cards.
good.
Watch, I'm gonna do some.
We should do a parody like
Yeah.
that, like open it like.
Oh my god, we're about to open up an Exodia. These are banned, but they're rare. Let's not.
Like, I want to use it so bad. I was lucky to get the cards. Like my mom was not buying that whole little.
Oh man,
thing.
you know
Yeah,
I wanted that.
I wanted
That
that,
dual disc was lit. Oh
disc
my god, you
was
thought.
not happening. in
You
my
thought
life.
you thought the disc would actually like go virtual, but it didn't.
Right.
But it still was,
It was
not,
still cool
dope.
to
It
have
was
in your arm.
It was
to be like, you want to duel?
right.
Like I couldn't do that. Like you want to duel?
I have God and anime on my side, and they never look at it. They never look at it, but they know it's the heart of the cards. So they
Right,
be like,
they know exactly
and they
what
just
card
slap
they're
that thing
about to
down. Right. Anyway, that's not one. That was hard.
And here's what they all teach us. In Magic, if you're really good at what you do, no one will invite you to their tournament. Monopoly, white-collar crime is okay. Battleship, just guess and check.
Right.
Snakes and ladders, if you see a ladder, climb it immediately. And no one cares about Neopets. Now, if you excuse me, I have to show this prison guard my coupon I have that lets me get out of jail anytime I like. And when all is said and done, I thought to myself, what can I do to help strengthen this weekly tradition of family game night? So I decided to create my own game based off one of the most scarring events of my childhood. Many of you might recall the traumatic experience my sister and I had with Harry the Moth, and to help me cope, I decided to immortalize this memory by turning it into a card game. Introducing Can't Catch Harry. I let my Twitter followers decide on a name, and they went with this one, so good job, guys. Here's a sneak peek of some of the cards. I spent a lot of time working on this game, I know you're gonna like
That's
it.
very
We've got a lot of
cool to have your own
recognizable
little
characters
card.
like
That's
Mr.
nice.
Poe, Mom, Satan, and
Satan.
Sandwich Artist. We're launching the game on Kickstarter today, so check out the link in the description to get yourself a copy.
So yeah, I'm sorry about that mini rant. I just felt some type of way when he brought Yu-Gi-Oh up and that they banned damn cards that only let you draw 2 cards.
I remember I was trying to learn how to play with my brother, and I was getting so frustrated because it was certain things you could do, and like it seemed like his turn was never ending. I'm like, so when do I get
I
to
bet
go?
your brother had
I'm
hella
like, when do I
combos
get
for
to
you.
go, man? I'm like, so what is this? And then if I try to go twice or something like that, it's like, oh no, you can't do that. I'm like, what?
I bet your brother
used to
had
be getting
hella
so
combos.
mad.
Yeah, hella combos for you. You probably
Yeah.
had Mystical Space Typhoon and would just like destroy your trap card. I'm waiting for your ass.
It'd be like at first I didn't understand him turning the card to the right and stuff like to make it like in defense mode. And I was just like, why do you get to do that? And I was like, wait.
You know what
How come I can't
irritated
do
me?
it?
When your parents would call it something that it's not. So
my
they would
God.
call Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi Man.
Okay, so like
And they would call Pokemon Pokemon.
My dad used to, and he still does it to this day. Whenever we was watching anime, he's like, "You watching that Naruto?" I'd be like, "Naruto." Yeah, Naruto. Like it's like a pasta or something.
Right.
You get that Naruto.
Can I get the Naruto with a side of cheese? Like,
Right. I'm like,
oh
huh?
man, okay, but that
I
was
feel like you're
irritating.
doing it on purpose.
I feel it's mom, and I'd be like, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! How do you get Yu-Gi Man?
Like that takes more letters.
Right.
Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be that way when we get older. We're not.
Oh,
We're
no,
gonna know
be
exactly
on
what
time.
it
We're gonna know
is.
Exactly what it is.
Oh, you're playing Mega Man 0 at 8, huh?
I feel
Like,
sorry for them because I'm
right.
not gonna go
I'll be
easy on
beating
them.
their ass in Fortnite.
I'm not gonna go easy on them. Like it's the real world. You gonna get online, it's gonna be
Right.
exactly like this. You better take it
Like,
right.
oh son, get that ass beat.
Right, I'm be like, they gonna dog you more
Right.
online, okay? They're
I'm gonna take
strangers.
it-
They don't care about you.
So you think I'm gonna take it easy?
I'm not gonna
Stop.
take it easy on you.
Anyway, guys, please comment below. Tell us what you think.
Don't forget to like, share,
More.
deuces.